12th Standard Accountancy Class, NCERT Book Volume 1, Chapter 2, Accounting for Partnership Firms, Basic Concepts. Already you have learnt about the preparation of final accounts of sole proprietorship concerns. You know this. What are the final accounts? Trading profit and loss account and balance sheet. If expands a business, difficult to control the business by a single person. So, he needs more capital and control for controlling purpose or managerial skills. He needs number of persons. Two difficulties, important difficulties. He needs more capital and managerial skills. So, he is appointing many persons. It is difficult to control. So, two or more persons join together set up a business. It is called partnership firms. But two or more persons join together, they are doing business. Business is earning profit. It is a main important purpose. They are sharing this profit. Sharing, it is a very difficult task because without any agreement, without any terms and conditions, they are distributing the profit is difficult. So, provisions of Indian Partnership Act 1932 can apply here for maintenance of partnership capital, distribution of profit among the partners, admission or death or retirement of partners. Regarding this, many issues may happen. So, apply this act. Nature of partnership. Two or more persons join hand to set up a business and share its profit and losses. According under Section 4 of the Indian Partners Act 1932 defines as the relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. You see here the relation between persons. Persons, two or more persons. For example, A and B are there. A is a partner and B is a partner. Each and everyone is entering into the partnership business. Those who are entering into the partnership business, they are called as partner. Collectively, they are called partnership firm. Then what is the relationship? Partnership relationship. They are doing the business under the name AB Enterprises. This AB is the firm's name. Essential features of the business partnership firm. As the relation between persons, I said no. Persons, two or more persons. Minimum 2 persons, that is more than one person. Maximum 50 persons. Under Rule 10 of the Companies Miscellaneous Act 2014 prescribed by the central government. Maximum 50 persons. Agreement. The relation between persons who have agreed. Agreement is there. This agreement may be oral or written. But written is to avoid the many conflicts. So, written agreement is better. Written document is which contains terms and conditions of the agreement among the partners. It is called as partnership deed. Partnership deed. This partnership deed contains, already you study the business studies 11th NCERT book. So, you refer the book, NCERT book, business studies. Business, who have agreed to share the profit of a business. It must be a business. Partners must be carrying on some business. Because for A, B are partners. They are buying some land. Whether it is a business, co-owners only, not a business. But they are buying a land for making profit. It is called as business because profit is there. They are doing business. Sharing of profits. You refer the partnership definition. Who have agreed to share of profits. Profits means profit or loss implied. It is important element. It is a service motive. Suppose if it is a service motive, that is called as charitable activity, not a partnership. So must be profit or loss is there. Okay. Then mutual agency. Each partner carrying on the business is the principal as well as agent for all the other partners. He can bind the other partners by his act also, and also is bound by the act of the other partners. For example, A and B, A, B, C, D, 4 partners are there. A is doing some activity, whether it is profit or loss, B and C also bind by the A's activity. Then B and C and D doing some other activity. A is bind by the B, C, D activities. So mutual agency, each and every person bind by others also, other partners also. Liability of partnership. Each partner is liable jointly with all the other partners and also severally to the third party. Liability of the partner. Already you know this, partnership is unlimited liability. What is the meaning of unlimited liability? For the firm's debts, firm's assets is not sufficient, their private assets also they have to contribute for the firm's debt. They are paying off the firm's debt. This is the unlimited liability. It may be separate entity. Partnership may be a separate partnership and partners may be a separate entity, but anyhow legal point of view it's not a separate entity. Accounting point of view alone separate entity. That's why they are paying their private assets also for paying off the firm's debt. Provisions relevant for accounting: profit sharing ratio, interest on capital, interest on drawings, interest on loan, remuneration or salary or commission. Regarding this we are going to discuss under this chapter. Already I said partnership deed. Partnership deed means it is a written document which contains terms and conditions of the agreement among the partners. So terms and conditions already they are going to write under the partnership deed. If they are following the partnership deed, they are sharing the profit and losses under the as per their agreement, or else they are going to apply the partnership Indian Partnership Act 1932. As per the Indian Partnership Act 1932, profit sharing ratio is equal. It is equal. Equally they are going to share their profit or losses among the partners. Interest on capital. As per agreement, they are going to charge the interest on capital. Agreement is absence, they are going to follow the Indian Partnership Act 1932. As per Indian Partnership Act 1932, no interest on capital. Interest on drawings also no. No need to calculate the interest on capital and interest on drawings. But interest on loan, as per Indian Partnership Act 1932, 6%. They are going to apply 6% in the absence of partnership deed, or otherwise what they are mentioned in the partnership deed they are going to follow. Remuneration or salary or commission no need to pay as per the Indian Partnership Act 1932.